And we're live. Perfect. Alright. Let's get this stuff going here. We're back in Icarus tonight, folks, for people who are joining or here or whatever. We're going to be working on the mission to get the Predator Control Specialist, or whatever they call him. Basically, the guy who hunts predators. Hi, Helia. You've got some sneezes over there. Alright. Getting loaded in. Doing some Icarus. Let's see here. Alright, there it goes. Taking a moment to load. Oh, gotta resettle in a little bit there, Helia. At some point I'll fix that. Alright. Looks like everything's finishing loading in. But here we go. Here's our brand new assault rifle. And I went ahead and got the guns damage level 1 perk added to it. So it's got an extra 15% damage across the board there. There we go. Go ahead and eat some food. Get top off all my food. Now I need to go make some ammunition for it, honestly. For honest here. I'm going to get rid of these grenades. I don't need these grenades, I don't think. So all that. There we go. Actually, that's something I can do. We'll go ahead and switch out my lantern. Get this one charging. So it's done. Now let's go make some ammo. Alright. Need my shovel. Need my shovel. There it is. Grab that real quick. Sort all that out. Nice. How are we doing on ammo? There we go. We do have lots of gunpowder in here already. Perfect, perfect. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, so we need some casings. So there we go. Let's go ahead and max that out. Also need some more iron real quick. I'm running actually low on iron, surprisingly. I'm going to have to get some more iron. Throw this in here. Mostly because I do want to make one of these cave scanners. There we go. Alright. So we're going to need some 5.56 for this sucker. So let's do 5.56. There we go. How does that compare to... That is 150. Yeah, this does more damage, which is good. I may need more gunpowder. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need more gunpowder. Alright, so let's go get some more gunpowder going. The cheapest way to make that is using fertilizer, which I have some. I need more. So let me go get some more gunpowder going real quick using this here fertilizer. There we go. I'll get me another 60, but I'm going to need some more dirt to do it. I hope everybody out there is having a good day. We're just working on getting a few things ready here. Good, this is dirt. Alright, perfect. There we go. Let our stamina come back real quick. Because I think we need 10 dirt per fertilizer or something like that. Stamina. Gotta keep an eye out on things. I'm going to have to destroy that turret. So that's a turret I actually brought back from a mission I did. Because I noticed I caused it to drop in full from the enemy base that I was assaulting. And I was hoping that, I could set it up and use it to just defensive turret. But unfortunately, I've learned that if you do that and give it ammunition, it'll keep shooting at you. It still considers you an enemy. So, don't do that. Don't bring the turrets home from the missions. They won't help you. I think you can dismantle them for resources if you do, but I didn't do that. Alright, that's 340. That's perfect. There we go. I'm just going to have to destroy this thing. Unfortunately. Alright, there we go. Close the door. Don't want any uninvited guests wandering into the house with us. Here we are. Throw all this dirt in here. Get it making some more, because yeah, it's 10 dirt for fertilizer. That's an iron shovel. Can I make a better shovel? That's a question. Oh, I see one of my friends has just popped up playing Icarus. I should invite him to come hang out on the stream. Alright, let's see here. Grab that. Let's see what that does for us on the 5.56. Max that out. Oh, it's another set of like 40. Let's get some more. We're going to get some more because I want a lot of 5.56. I feel like we're going to go through a lot of it. So I'll just use some of my sulfur and stuff. Get a few more. That is not very efficient. Wow. Oh, okay. We got some charcoal around here somewhere. Give me a second. And this is the whole reason I keep fire burning. There we go. Grab those two. Never know when you're going to need charcoal for water filtration or making gunpowder in this case. There we go. Give me that gunpowder. Gotta make those powdered bones as well for fun. There we go. How's this looking? So they've got like 110 of the 5.56 made. And I've already got some obsidian 5.56 made. There's that cave scanner I made. Which I'll put away. Go ahead and open up my 5.56 again. There it is. And see, we're doing this because it's actually, one, it helps to get rid of some of this obsidian, and two, it actually technically gives me more bullets than I had. So let's see that. There we go. It allows me to sort of create new bullets into existence that shouldn't exist. There we go. Alright. Now 5.56 again. Go ahead and max that out for me. There we go. And that's going to be the last of it that we can make. Alright. Oh. He's just moving around all kinds of crazy tonight. And one more round of this. There we go. That'll give me a nice stack of 5.56 for the assault rifle. Alright, there we go. We got 215 rounds for it. We got another 118 for the pistol. I think we're looking good. Alright, nice. Let's go drop off our cave scanner because I don't need to take it with me. There we go. Let's sort out my inventory a little bit. Beautiful. I still got plenty of healing items, so we're good there. Don't need the axe, though I could take that with me, actually. Actually, that's something to test. We're going to take these with me for a second, just for fun. Just for some fun. We're going to take those with me, because I have kind of a crazy idea here. I was going to take one of these flashlights. No, I already made a cave scanner. Cave scanner. Great. That was a waste. Alright. Well. And anything else I want to take with me? Yeah, actually, I'm going to take some of these exotics too. All right, there we go. Eat one of these. Just top that off. Beautiful. How's this doing? I still got plenty of time on it. How's everybody doing over here? You're good. You're good. You're good. Shrimp 99, how you doing? Oh, Shrimp 99 got another level up. Inventory rate, size. Health regen would be good. Reduced threat would be good. Perceived threat in the Arctic. Fall damage. Sprint speed. Stamina consumed by jumping. We've already maxed out his movement speed. So let's go ahead and reduce. We'll just max out his carry capacity because his job is carrying things anyways. Beans is fine. Let's see here. I'll go ahead and grab that. Come here, Nala. And Nala, I want you to follow me. Because we're going on an adventure. There we go. Come on, Nala. Alright, let's go get this thing started. Meanwhile, Helia sneezes at me. Actually, that's one thing I should do, is go ahead and get my assault rifle like that. There we go. Now I've got two really good weapons. The messed up part is I'm not even gun spec'd. Like, guns are not my character's strong suit. There we go. Alright, just up here, past this here, and we'd be good to go. We'd be almost to the desert. And this is probably actually the most advanced base I've personally ever built in Icarus, by the way. As far as like having electricity and all that stuff. Now, I've played in plenty of maps where we've had electricity set up. You know, and we've had multiple deep miners running for different resources and things like that. But it's usually where we had like a group of 3 or 4 of us working together, gathering resources and stuff. Matter of fact, a friend of mine who you'll see occasionally here in chat normally goes by, okay, what is his gamer tag? Now I'm thinking about it. I don't remember his gamer tag. But he's on here with me when we get that advanced. But we haven't played Icarus together since before Dangerous Horizons came out. Although I have noticed that he and some of the other friends I used to play Icarus with recently started up a new save file together. And I just haven't made time to go and play with them. Mostly because of my streaming schedule. Although I think it would be kind of funny if, like, on a stream one night, just crash their game with, like, my stuff. Oh, that was the wrong button. Good lord. I've been playing too much Voices of the Void. I'm now trying to use the F key to turn on my flashlight. Because that's the button in Voices of the Void instead of L, like it is in every other game. Ah, goodness. Goodness gracious me. Alright. Yeah. I have to turn on your flashlight. Exactly. Or in this case, throw myself off my mount at full speed. But how you doing, General Efficiency? Good to see you back here in stream. Also, I'm sad. I'm going to have to go resummon Furfur now in Voices of the Void to get him to keep haunting me again. And Blaze is excited because I explained to him that apparently if you burn multiple animal skulls, you'll end up with multiple Furfur all haunting you at the same time. Oh, here, yeah. Well, you know, look here. You said, well, it's not even your fault. We all decided we wanted to go live next to the ocean, and apparently we picked the side of the ocean that was just next to, you know, the permanent open rift to the Rust realms. You know, it's Just what we decided, apparently, without even realizing it. Yeah, we need to take Leaf over there. I don't think Leaf's ever been over there to the devastation, has he? I mean, now, to be fair, I mean, it is an interesting tourist spot. Really, Hyena? There we go. Yeah, he hasn't. But he was losing it when I told him I somehow stumbled across the devastation with 4 clockmaker glasses. Losing it, like, laughing at you? Because, I mean, that is your luck. Now, there's a decent chance we might be able to find some clockmaker glasses in the devastation. Because there's a lot of loot to be had there. You gotta work for that loot, but there's a lot of loot to be had there. Alright, there we go. Alright, and off the animal there. Okay. Operations. That's here. We're going to do the Predator Specialist.
A Predator Control Specialist is setting up operations in the region. They will need assistance establishing a secure outpost before
Time to go sprint into the devastation and smash and grab run of finding glasses. Well, I should warn you, all the loot is basically in the central tower of the devastation.
UDA personnel are expecting assistance. Let us not keep them waiting.
Alright, let's go ahead and request that. Can I get you to just stay right here for a second? There we go. So, he needs 100 gunpowder, 5 smoke grenades, 15 flares, ammo casings. Alright. So I do need to go back to base before I can go do this mission. That's annoying. Alright, we're going to do a little test. I want to see if I can send these tools that I looted back up to the station. Alright. Okay, so the answer was no. Yeah, no, that's the devastation. Okay, so interesting. It won't let me send the loot I got from the mission back up. Okay, good to know. Alright. Interesting. Yeah, no, the devastation is definitely a place. It's an interesting place. Like, don't get me wrong. I like it. I think it's cool. But if you're not ready for it, it's rough. What is my ammo capacity on the assault rifle? It's 15 rounds. Got a 15 round mag. Okay. How's the sights look on this? Oh, that is an awful sight picture.
I don't know if our cook has ever heard of the term seasoning.
Look at it. Yeah, let me turn the light on so you can actually see the sight picture a little bit. Look at that sight picture on this thing. That's a terrible sight picture. Like, the pistol, those sights actually work. That's actually what sights should look like on a pistol. The assault rifle, it's missing some stuff there for the sights. Alright. Enough messing around with that. Come on, Nala. We got work to do. Alright. What am I doing? I can just jump off the cliff here. Because Nala's immune to fall damage, therefore I'm immune to fall damage. If you want like a weird thing that shouldn't work from physics. Alright. Yeah, no, the devastation is... It is a fascinatingly creepy location in the game. Hey, Nala, I got a job for you. We're gonna set you to aggressive real quick. Come on, Nala. Let's also test out the assault rifle real quick. Oh. Alright. You know, I'm still not sure how I feel about the sight picture, but it definitely works. I mean, that was decent damage. Alright. Back to defensive, please. Thank you. Let's grab this real quick. Let's loot all these lovely spiders. But yeah, no, that giant looming orb of brown decay, death-looking stuff is how you know that you're in the right place for the devastation. In general. Look, Nala, I'm sorry that you don't feel good. I didn't know those spiders were going to get the best of you that much. We did find a place of limestone and bauxite. Ooh, nice. There we go. Alright, almost through this cave. I'm mostly jumping into this cave just to grab some iron. Does that have my piece of steak sticking out? There it is. Can't see it from that side. Hey, Nala. I need you to hold some stuff for me here. Have all that stone for me, Nala. Please, thank you. Good girl. Would you like a snack? There you go. Seeing if there's anything in that little corner there. I hope she's not following me in here. That's what I think of you, cave worm. I did find then died after falling down a 50-60 block hole after slipping and had to row. Wow. Yeah, that sucks. It's those straight down caves that are like absolutely killers in the game. Can't get that piece. Okay, but we got the whole thing out. Alright. Yeah, those straight down caves can be real rough in Vintage Story. Okay. Buddy. Alright. Okay, that one's dead. I didn't get the second one. Where is he? There. Assault rifle going to be doing its work today. Nothing of interest on that worm. I'll take the vestige off that worm. I acquired some vestiges. Oh, hello. Inella. Alright, what do we got here? He was suffering alright. Got some silver. I've got bees. Come here, bees. Come on. I'm gonna fight you. Die. Yes, I just killed those bees with a pickaxe. That was my solution. So we got a sulfur deposit here, but this is what I wanted right here. These exotics. There we go. No, I'm gonna need you to carry some more stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, carry those exotics for me. There you go. Wow. I only got one worker bee out of that? That sucks. This is an interesting cave. It has a sulfur deposit and an oxide deposit. And lithium. Okay. Meanwhile, Leaf was dying to Softblade Locust the whole time. Well, not the whole time. He was suffering already. Yeah, no, those Softblade Locusts suck. Those things are rough. Because if you're not, like, armored, they will just, like, one-shot you instantly. There we go. Got it. Oh, hello. That's platinum. I don't really care about platinum. Titanium? Yeah, I'll take the titanium. There we go. Let's see here. What am I doing? I could make some more space. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. Lots of gold in here, too. Come on. This iron ore up here is taunting me. There we go. Got it. Alright, any more iron in here? Well, since there's no more iron, I will take the platinum then. Heat wave. Got a heat wave blowing in. Really? No more iron in here? Wow. Alright. Can I get up on that? That almost looks like I can get up to that cave and there might be something there. I don't know. Come on now. Let's get out of here. There. Good enough. Let's go. Go ahead and get back to base. And deal with these resources. And start making the gunpowder and the ammo and stuff. Where do I even have to meet this guy at? That's what I'm curious about. Yeah, we definitely need to be getting that cave soon. The heat wave's going to be kind of intense. Those fighters. Just passing through. There we go. Oh, this is the wrong cave. Yeah, this worm's missed. Oh, goodness. Attracted everything and its brother-in-law again. Alright. Yeah, now we're starting to get heat exposure from the heat wave coming through. Which is actually pretty good. My character was freezing to death here at night in this desert. Annoyingly. Pardon me, spiders. I wonder how far these cave spiders will chase me in this cave. Actually, that's something I need to check. Because I just saw Arachnith get onto Icarus a second ago there, general efficiency. I wonder how he's dealing with the cave spiders. Although I think they intentionally included a cave spider like setting to like turn off the spiders. So I have to check on that. But cycling back to Vintage Story, yeah, a lot of the death loops I've experienced in Vintage Story have been related to either bears or buzzsaw locusts. Also, there's a buzzsaw. There's a locust nest near our base area that we've kind of got going in Vintage Story, by the way. Relatively near the surface, too, surprisingly. Let's see here. Leave the store, because there we go. On our way back to base here. You're just good at dodging and weaving? Nice. Is that how you deal with locusts? Like buzzsaw locusts specifically, or just in general? That spider's hightailing it somewhere. Never seen that before. Alright. There we go. Hop over that. Alright, time to go make lots of gunpowder and ammo casings and smoke grenades. I don't think I've ever made smoke grenades in the game. Alright. And if I cannot, I pull secret family technique of mine and run away. I mean, mining and running away is completely valid. Did I go the right way? Yeah, that should be my base right over there. Here we are. Alright, let's drop Nala off here with the other animals. And you can wander around in here. Nala, I'm going to take these with me. There we go. I'll come back for the stone. So what's your secret family technique of just, is it just mining and running away? There we go. Sort all that out. Nice. I can put all this in here because I don't need that per se. Glorious. Let me open this up. Open. Grab that. There we go. Throw this in here. Perfect. Sort. There we go. Alright. How's this looking? Oh, that's looking good. Alright, so let's throw our frozen ore in here. Max that out. Yep. Just running away. Fair enough. You know, running away works. Alright. Time to get the smelter going here. Here's the platinum ore for you. And you get the iron ore, because I need iron. There we go. How are you looking? You can have that. That. There we go. Organic resin can go over here. Bones in here. The meat I need to use to make something. Let's see here. What can I make with this meat? could make some fat. But what do I need to make pastry? No, I have plenty of stuff to make pastry. Hold on. So what can I make over here then? So if I grab some avocado and mushrooms, I can make some more of these savory rolls, which are fantastic, by the way. And what about the stew? What do I need for the stew? Stew. Where are you, stew? You're hiding from me. Stew? Stew. That's just carrots and mushrooms. I have mushrooms, carrots. Top these off. Nice. Actually, I'll just do this. Consume. Just top all the foods off. Go. So there's carrots, mushrooms, avocados. Let's go ahead and just max that out for me there. Let's just clear the queue for a second. Stew. Yeah, we'll do that. Get some real food going. Don't you wish you had like stew and nice like savory rolls and all kinds of good food in Vintage Story? I mean, to be fair, there are plenty of mods that add that, and you know you can easily get lost in the mods at doing stuff like that. All right, let's come in here. We're gonna make all of these that we can make. 7. There we go. And the rest will be stew. There we go. I'm going to throw the rest of these in here. Alright, back to my freezer / fridge. Throw all that in there. There we go. Let's throw that in there for now, too. What do I get for the stringy cooked meat? Stamina health, melee attack speed, experience gained. Melee attack damage, stamina health. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. We'll just do that too. There we go. Yeah, no, I definitely gotta see what we can do about trying to get a better server setup type thing. What I can do is move that over here for now. There we go. I can defrost the ore in there. Take all that out of here for now. There we go. Gold ore. Wow, that was a lot of weight. Okay, let's see here. Aluminum. Where you at? In here with you. Scoria, in here with you. Gold ore, in here with you. There we go. Alright, let's see here. Iron, check. Copper, check. Obsidian, yeah, sure. Why not? Actually, no, I need to save some of these obsidian. What am I doing? I'll just throw it into here for now. There we go, because I can use that to make the obsidian armor. Which actually gives me halfway decent resistance. Hold on. It actually gives me better cold resistance, I think, than... Hold on. No, it gives me worse cold resistance than my current armor, but it gives me a lot better heat resistance though. Oh well. Oh well. I'm gonna throw this sulfur and all that in there. Do I have anywhere in here to store this? That is all like... No, wait, no, I could put that in there. There we go. I'd say that looked like it was all full. Alright, cool. So there's that. Good, good, good. Check, check, check. All those things. Kind of let all that process for a second. Turn off my flashlight, save a little power. How are we looking here? Alright. Stew's looking good. Grab that, grab that. Sort all that out. Good. What about over here? So we need to preserve these extra bits. Fine. Cool. So one of the things I like about this game is you can quite literally just salt the food to make the food last longer. Which also, incidentally, resets the spoil timer. Super handy. Oh, you bought some halite? Nice. Right, sort all that. By the way, here's my beehive machine. Look at this super awesome beehive. Not only does it generate honey and stuff for me, it auto extracts the honey into honey and beeswax, because you have to do that as multiple steps. But it's also got all the upgrades. This was like so much platinum to make all this nonsense. Just nonsensical, honestly. So much work. Okay, so where do I have to go for this mission? I should probably figure that out. Where's the... Oh, it's all the way back up in there. Okay. Alright. Alright. Gotta go up into the, less than ideal places. Alright. Let's see here. Let's grab my fertilizer, because apparently I need to make all of the gunpowder. Yeah. Industrial beehive. Do you not have your own industrial beehive? Everyone needs an industrial beehive. Let's put all that there. Got our gunpowder coming in. Okay. So I need 100 gunpowder, a bunch of smoke grenades. How do I even make smoke grenades? Smoke grenades? Is that on here? Smoke. Smoke grenade. It is on here. It's iron ingots, stone, and biofuel. Well, that's thankfully cheap. Mostly. I need an extra thing of biofuel anyways, so I'll just grab 2. Yeah, that's my super industrial beehive. And they also provide a bonus to my plants in the area. Grab that real quick. To make my plants grow faster and be more productive and all that fun stuff. There we go. Okay, so there's the biofuel I need, and now I need stone. 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 How many smoke grenades do I need? I need, what, 5? 5 smoke grenades? Okay. Oh, I got my caps lock on. 3, 4, 5. Craft. Done. And then flares. Guess it doesn't matter what kind I make. What do I need? I need sulfur and epoxy. How are we doing on iron over here? Give me like 20 iron there. Casings. Just go ahead and max that out. Alright. Now I need more epoxy. Getting kind of stormy out. What you doing, Nala? You're wandering around quite a bit. It's a flash storm. Well, I'll just close the door. That's how that's how we're gonna deal with it. There we go. Right, sort that. We're gonna go salt this meat real quick. Put it away. At some point, I will actually build myself like a proper like house for my character here. Cooked meat into here. Nice. How's this going? Oh. Looks like we got it all. Principally. I was a little worried that we were going to run out of space for it. But yeah, like, you have to build that industrial, like, I can show you all the steps that come into building said industrial beehive. It's kind of crazy. Like, just the amount of resources it takes. Oh, this thing's going to run out of inventory space here soon, isn't it? Do that. There we go. Alright. Throw the extra glass in there. Alright. Iron, copper, check. Top off fuel. Top off fuel. Let's see here. That in there, that in there, that in there for now. Sure, I'll throw that in there for now. Okay. Epoxy. And then I'm going to need more epoxy. Wow, I can only make 30 epoxy right now? That's becoming a real problem. Because I'm going to need more epoxy. Alright. Epoxy. Layer. Okay. I need 15. Done. Got it. Okay, so we have just enough for the flares. Oh, you missed me talking about the fact that I finally made the assault rifle, by the way. Alright, so there's the flares. Check. How many casings do we get? Got. So he needs 50 ammo casings. So let me do that here. Split the stack again. Split the stack. Split. Split. There's his 50 ammo casings. Check. Done. Alright. Sort. Cool. Let's go see how we're doing on... So we've got 50 ammo casings, 15 flares, 5 smoke grenades. AR stands for aeronautic rigging. Duh. Oh my goodness. I mean, kind of. Alright, so there's his 100 gunpowder. Beautiful. Alright. A little extra for me, because, you know, I need gunpowder. There we go. So there's his stuff that we need for him. That's something I should do. Before we go running off into the hinterlands here, I am going to do one last thing. I'm going to make the taxidermy knife. You might be wondering, why am I making the taxidermy knife? Because if we're going to be going anyways to hunt animals, we might as well get some money while we're there. Alright, what time is it in game? It's like 9 a.m.? Perfect. Perfect. Alright, let's just switch out our lanterns. Check. Get that one charging. I probably won't need the sickle, but I'll take it anyways. How's this looking? How you looking? Yeah, you still got half fuel. Nala, you ready to go? Yep, good enough. Alright, Nala, we're going to set you back to following me. Alright, here we go. So, we got to go up there, deliver all this junk to the hunting specialist. Then he'll set up his little base camp, and then I've got to hunt animals in said area. And bring him, basically, animal trophies. He's going to tell me what animals to hunt. So, we're going to see how this goes. This is my first time ever doing this, but that's because, you know, in the previous times I played Icarus, they didn't have NPCs like this for you to interact with, per se. So, this is all added by the Dangerous Horizons expansion. Oh, my food's running out. Hold on. Eat that. Eat that. Eat that. Eat that. There we go. I forgot to bring my other... Yeah, hold on. I gotta run back to the house. If we're gonna be going up there to talk to this guy, I'm gonna make sure I get my money's worth. So I've been collecting animal vestiges to sell this guy for a while because I knew this NPC existed. I just didn't know when I was going to get to meet him. So if we're going to go up there, I'm going to take my animal vestiges with me to sell. Oop, that was the wrong turn. I went the wrong way. That was just a large cliff there. Especially because I have some fairly rare animal vestiges I expect will be worth a little bit of money to this guy. I do kind of miss my raptor. I think my raptor had more stamina than my slinker does. Alright, just stay right here for a second, bud. There you go. Alright. Vestiges. I need these vestiges. Alright, that's that one. I need all of these cave worm vestiges. There we go. Alright. Alright. Ella, where'd you go? Watching my short surpass my latest long form vids in likes and views in like 10 minutes. Well, that's the thing about shorts. Shorts will quickly surpass your long form, especially if they're really good. Like some of my highest views are on the few shorts I have done. The main problem is I suck at making shorts. I should actually take those clips you made from my stream the other day and post those on my channel as shorts. Honestly, what I should do. But I haven't done that. Now, I've made a couple shorts out of like little clips and things. But I don't make the time to do it. And when it comes to monetization, it's a lot. You need a lot of views on shorts to get monetized. But that's because they're supposed to be like little viral things anyways. It's probably my most viewed video I've ever done, though, was my mod spotlight for the butchering mod. It's probably my most popular video of all time I've done. It still gets like hundreds of views a month. It's a couple months old at this point. Like, it still gets views. I'll even occasionally get comments on it. People asking me more questions about the mod. Yeah, my channel's kind of in a weird place. Like, the things I would expect to get views and watches and stuff don't. And then things that I wouldn't expect to do well will. Like, on my channel right now, my Going Medieval series, for example, is one of my most popular series right this second. As far as getting views and stuff, you know. Now, it doesn't have the best retention stats, but it gets a lot of clicks and a lot of people watching the first few minutes of it, kind of a deal. Or few, even just first like 30 seconds or whatever, which is what YouTube seems to care about. But, you know, whatever. I'm not on here trying to make clickbait or anything. I'm just making the stuff I enjoy making. I play the games I like. And if people want to watch and hang out, cool. One of my friends said that me telling you cryptic clues and giving you awful advice during your returns is basically me acting as someone at the main company building telling you stuff through headset or something. I mean, you're not wrong, which is actually part of the reason I enjoy having you around for my Voices of the Void streams, because it adds a layer of entertainment that I would probably struggle to make myself, if I'm honest. Alright, map-wise, I need to kind of go this way. Because I'm like right here. No, I'm going the wrong way. I need to go like that way. Because, you know, I can be a fairly decently entertaining person, but, you know, I'm not necessarily great at like, ooh, I should go press this big red shiny button because that'll be fun for people to see me press that big red shiny button. Now you gotta shove the doll in the shove the doll into the incinerator in the basement. Trust me. Well, look, once I fix the incinerator, yeah, we'll see about shoving stuff in the incinerator. Especially because you apparently use the incinerator to make fuel, to refuel your ATV. You know. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to be shoving stuff into the incinerator. But maybe it doesn't need to be fixed. I don't know. I just haven't figured out how to interact with it. How about that? Alright. Traveling through the desert. Have a little snack. Snack. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if it actually needs to be fixed, or if it could just be me not understanding mechanically how to interact with it. But then Voices of the Void is a surprisingly deep game the developer's working on there. Like he's got a lot going on. Like he's really good at making games, to be honest, and figuring out mechanics and interactions with relatively few like key commands needed to do so. Like, you know, props to the dev on that. He should be proud of what he's making. Really? Are you gonna chase me, Scorp? No, okay, he gave up. Yeah, I know I need to fix the oven at some point. Because doesn't the oven in like the dormitory area apparently not burn food or something like that? Like it can't burn food or overcook or whatever. Oh, elephant. Elephant. Look at that thing. Doesn't that thing look like it should be some sort of like terrifying monster that you don't want to get near? Yeah, but these things are apparently completely passive. Like, of all the things in the desert, I'd expected that creature to be like one of the hostile ones. Nope. Apparently it doesn't care. Yeah. I'm like, that's probably going to be like some sort of crazy super scorpion or something. Nope. Just giant, unconcerned, like, rock crab monster thing. Like... No, but once we get up in here into this area where I have to go hunt animals for the predator specialist, wait until you see the acid-spewing worms. Not like the poison spewing worms we have in the cave. No, these don't spew poison. These spew sulfuric acid. And they're also a lot bigger than the cave worms. So here we are. This is the start of the biome. Oh, there's a raptor. Alright, well. How you doing, Nala? Nala, get out of the raptor. Get out of the raptor. Is that going to go out, Nala? Okay, yes, it's going to go out. Good lord. From info my friends have fed me, there is a secret packet of seeds hidden in the walls of the shack where I told you to look behind those crates and barrels. Not sure if they're bluffing or not, though. You know, it's a good question. I don't know. I also did not know raptors could spawn up in this area. Oh, right. I left you with rocks on you. I don't care about the rocks, if I'm honest. Here, Nala, you carry those things that I don't need right now. There we go. But yeah, so this is an interesting biome where there's all kinds of interesting things. Let's see if we can get one of those worms to show up. Yeah, there's one right there. You see that giant thing in the giant puddle over there? Oh, it's spitting at me. Hold on. There it is. Yeah, that. A lot of info I got is either from my time playing or stuff I saw while looking at the wiki after I get too curious and click things. No, I get that. I may or may not go to the wiki some as well, just to look at things and be like, so that's how I figured out that, you know, that demon's name was Furfur. Was, you know, I was like, okay, what demon did I, or what thing did I spawn here? And I had to go look it up. I mean, he does look like good fishing bait, but he's kind of big. I'm trying to figure out these things here, though. Like, I don't know what's up with these floating, like, acid squids or whatever. Like, I don't know if these things are aggressive. They're called a gaseous floater. I don't even know what they do. Alright. Yeah, see, there's another one right there. Those actually have a couple different facial textures. Let's see if you can see him spitting the globs of sulfuric acid at me. Don't let that stuff hit you, by the way. Alright, how close are we? We're getting close to where I'm supposed to meet this guy at. There's another raptor. I did not realize raptors spawned up here. Hello. There you go, got it. Nala, get over here. Jesus, stupid. Ah. There you go. Alright. What kind of raptor is this? There's a lot of raptors up in here. There's one over there. That means I might be able to get myself a new raptor up here. Come here, Nala. I got some stuff for you. That's not what I wanted. Deposit. I'd like just deposit somewhere. There we go. Alright, thank you, Nala. Okay. Have you watched the 2 lore videos the official modder posted on there? No, I have not. I need to. I didn't know there was official lore videos. But Nala, are you set to, like, stay now? Ah, follow. Come on. Come on, Nala. Let's just get up here to the guy. I didn't even know the dude had... I didn't even know the dude, or person, whoever, had an official, like, YouTube. So I'll have to go check that out now. Alright, oh, I found the dude's hideaway up there. How do I get to said dude? There's also a cave over there, I think. How do I get up there to him? I saw you just shared the link to the YouTube, by the way. So, appreciate that. It's a drone down. Yeah, I saw that. So, I appreciate that. Okay, what food just expired on me? Just eat one of everything. There we go. Alright, let's see here. That can go in there, that can go in there, that can go in there, that can go in there. There we go. Okay. Come on, Nala. Let's reload the assault rifle, too. I suppose for this mission, the hunting rifle might have been a better choice of weapon than the assault rifle. Oh, there's actually, like, plant life here. Holy crud. And it's coffee. Why, hello there, coffee. This is where we get coffee, folks. Okay. I wasn't sure that I was going to need my sickle. There we go. We got coffee beans. The first one is more like some music video, but the background and symbols are lore related, so yeah. Okay. Good to know. Come on, Nala. Going over here. What's this? That was coffee. What are you? Medium tree. What is this? I found soybeans. Oh my god. There are actually soybeans on the map. I had no idea the soybeans would be here in, like, the super toxic zone of, like, terrible death doom. But, you know, they are. Hey, Nala, have a snack. Come on. Nala, I want you to stay here. Good. Good, Nala. Alright, let's get you some water as well. I know you're a little thirsty, Nala. There we go. There we go. Nice. Okay. I have to climb up into this dude's place now. Oh, he's got a cool bear trap thing. Look at that. Oh, look at this dude to get up. Look at this armor that he's wearing. He's got his spacesuit on with, like... I think that's the Black Wolf armor. I'm not sure. And look, he's got a doggy. And a butchery bench. Skinning table. What kind of shotgun is that? He's got a regular shotgun up there. What's this one? Ooh! He's got the Sovereign rifle. Okay, I'm just gonna steal that from this guy's base. And he's got a cooking thing here? Man.
Hey there,
Alright.
I need some help.
Oh, here, you have...
Appreciate it.
Have those. I'm gonna... Can I take this? Oh, I can totally take his rifle. Oh, I'm gonna take his shotgun too, because why not? Alright. Do I have room in there? No, I don't have room in there. Okay. I definitely did not just steal that guy's rifle and shotgun at all. Nope. Definitely not a thing I just did. Yeah, he's got a completely... So you can actually get this dog, by the way. Like this, you can actually order this dog down from space, and they'll totally deliver it to you. An Acid Striker trophy. I don't even know what that is. There's also a hot sauce for Voices of the Void. I believe it. There's that.
Hey, good work.
And that. Alright, so that's done. Okay, so let's go down. So we've restocked his supplies. We've got some sort of critter down here. It's a hopper. Where are you? Let's not throw myself off the cliff here. As much as I like to Skyrim my way over things, I should not do so right here. Is there like an easier way down from your place down to the hunting areas? There's a hopper. There we go. I have no idea if that counts towards the hunting requirement, but I'm going to kill these scout drones. Because one, they're a free source of ammunition. Alright. Take all that. There we go. Let's see here. I'm going to throw that into the bag, that into the bag. Those, and those. And let's just sort all that real quick. You were late, Nala. There we go. Oh, man. Take all that. Get these bones while I'm sitting here. Oh, didn't take all that. There we go. There's another hopper over there. Okay, so I'm getting about 4% per hopper. Oh, that's a raptor. Good lord. Lots of drones up here. So many drones. Alright. Let's put all that into here. Please. Alright. Man. Just lots of everything in here. Lots of bones. I mean, the good news is I'm going to get a decent amount of just money from selling all this to the guy. Alright, so I have to go sell vestiges to this guy. I wonder how far away I have to go from the guy's place. That's not what I wanted. Here, have some more meat to carry there, Nala. I need you to carry all that for me. Thank you. You know, people who argue about Vintage Story versus Minecraft should just land on the fact that Minecraft lets you build whatever you want, while Vintage Story is more survival focused, while still letting you build about anything. No, you're absolutely right. That's kind of my thing about it. Okay, so I need to go further away. Like, I'm one of those that I'm very much like, okay, Vintage Story is a survival game that I want Minecraft to be. That's the easiest way for me to put it. Minecraft is great if I just want to build things. Alright, so I have to go kill critters. There's one dead. There's one dead. I'm getting some credit for these, I think. And I'm also pretty sure I'm getting attacked by things again. Stop shooting my animal. How you doing, Nala? You're doing okay. You don't care. That was a bad time for reload. Sitting here going like, oh man. Terrible time for reload, though. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Let's see here. What can I offload onto you? That and that. I don't care about the furs, actually. There we go. Let's see here. Let's take that, 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 and the bullets. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, no, but I agree. Like, the people who are arguing about the two, they're kind of missing the whole point of, like, you know, it's a game. And both games are great. You know. Alright. Let's see here. I want the vestige. I want that. Actually, you know what? I'll take the bones too. I don't really care about the rest of it. I'll take that, that, and that. There we go. Actually, what I should do... But I get off this guy. I don't care about the rest of that. Okay. Ooh, perfect. Another spider. I feel like I'm getting less points for the spiders. There we go. I feel like I got an extra arrow back from that guy. Let's see here. Can I drop this on the ground? Yes, I can. Now, I can mine him for more bones. I find it funny that this adds the cold debuff to his bones. What'd you drop? Nala? What'd you drop? Oh, fur. Alright, let's see here. We're going to throw out... Honestly, we're just going to throw out the meat. I don't need the meat. I do need the bones. Go. We'll throw out the spoiled meat too. There we go. Sort that. Nice. Alright. We're getting there. We're getting there. Up. I'm getting awfully hot standing next to this burning, weird sulfur frog. Oh, man. Take that. Throw that out. Throw that out. More bones. Okay. I'm still kind of in the middle of this growing area. Alright. Go on, Nala. We're going to move around a little bit. Alright, Nala. I'm going to have you stand right here. I'm going to go see if I can't pull something a little bit bigger. Let's see if we can't get one of these weird worms. Or not. Nope, don't stand in that. Nope. Don't stand in the water. I figured that there would have been one. Oh, there is one. Got him. Look at that. There we go. And that's why we carry the assault rifle. Alright. That's here. I want his vestige. I want the bones. I don't care about the meat or any of that. Yep, there is another spitter. Got him. Got him before he got dangerous. No vestige. Oh goodness. I'm stuck in the acid. Ow. Rude. Stop it. Alright. Okay. It's just, I was like, why is the sky going dark? I was hoping to get some vestiges from those guys. They don't seem to be dropping the vestiges for me. Today. Got him before he spit. None of that. Out of you. Nope, that one dropped a vestige for me. Alright. No vestige out of that one. Good lord. Just sitting here trying to get this mission done. But you know what? These guys are getting me credit towards completing the mission. Main thing is I'm just trying to also get, like, more stuff to sell to the guy. Ow. No vestige. No vestige luck. Alright. Alright, let's get out of the acid bath here. I don't need to kill too many more critters, actually. Oh, there's one. Getting like 3% apiece on each one of those that I kill. Alright, let's hit my food real quick. Eat one of those, one of those, one of those, and one of those. Throw that in there. There we go. Alright, how you doing? Come on now, let's get back up to where the guy is. I'm pretty sure we can find some more animals to kill up this way. Pretty sure some more of those hoppers are going to be up here. Because I'm pretty sure I saw something up here. Yep, spider. There you go. Alright, Nala, come on. Let's go over here to the spider. Get our loot. There we go. Finally. Throw that out. Take that. Throw that out. Throw that out. Throw that out. Throw that out. There we go. Alright. There we go. Come on. There we go. You see it right there. Oh, good. It's just a sulfuric storm. I wonder if this counts as shelter. Does this count as shelter? It doesn't say it counts as shelter. Bro, how are you going to survive in here if this doesn't count as shelter?
Hey, friend.
Common vestige. Okay. Common. I'll trade that for you. Nice. There's 32 bucks.
Keep the local predators at bay. Solid work. Make sure to invite your new friend back to Eden, if you wish to.
Nice, another $24 there. Yeah, getting money now.
Okay, bye-bye.
Alright. Let's invite him back to Eden. Yep. There we go. Anything in here I care about? Or can steal? Got a nice wall torch. Got a bear trophy. What's this? Homestead meat, hanging dried meat. Butchery bench. Got anything in here? Alright. I'm gonna wait here for this sulfuric rain to butt. He's got the Black Wolf rug. Fancy. Alright. That was a fairly easy mission. We got some good loot off of it, though. And the fact that we got to use all those animal vestiges we've been collecting now for a while to make $58 or $56, basically. Not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it's nice. We also got this Sovereign rifle, which is super nice. Loses projectile damage, extra crit damage. Interesting. Dude, I'm pretty sure your base is coming apart in this sulfur storm. Why'd you build a base out of sticks and leaves in a sulfuric acid place? I can literally see the parts falling off your house, man. Oh, he has a bed. This guy's not... Maybe a good hunter. He's not real smart when it comes to, like, I'm gonna go build in this acid biome of death and misery. You know? Technically, their bases are, like, semi-indestructible, though. So, I don't mean, I can't... He's got that plot armor. Let's see here. Is there anything I want tech-wise? Yes, there is actually something I want tech-wise. And I completely messed this up the other day. I want... Where is it? Where are you? Alright, I'm just being blind, aren't I? Where is it? I've gone too far. Nope, there it is. I need the marble kitchen bench so that I can get the freezer. Or the refrigerator. I haven't decided which yet. I'll do that one. And honestly, I'll get both. There we go. Let there be freezers. So now, I can get freezers. I'm just waiting for the storm to finish. I guess this does count as shelter, because I haven't gotten any storm exposure stuff. Alright. So now we can go back to Eden. It is right there. I like sleep in this dude's bed. No, there's no campfire. This bed doesn't work. Wait. Now I can. Yes. There we go. I forgot this thing counts as a campfire right here. Alright, there we go. Now I can get out of here. Gotta look down. Alright. Let's get out of here. Looks like the sulfuric storm's not too bad right now. Main thing is we just gotta head south. No, hold on. Here you go, bud. I didn't realize you were hungry. Alright, and actually, hold on. Are you set to follow right now? You're not set to follow. Now you're set to follow. There we go. Okay, now continue going south. I still have no idea if these like floating squid guys are like aggressive or not. They don't appear to be. I know the ones in the other biomes, like the swamp and stuff, are. There we go. Run across this little bridge here, so we don't have to go down in that giant chasm. Those sulfur spiders. Nope, 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 nope. Crud. 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 Oh god, I am stuck down in this hole. I do not like this. Alright, note to self, do not try to cross these little holes. Oh god, I am stuck in this hole. Stop it. Leave my critter alone. Alright. Interesting. There are resources down here in these little holes. Alright. Nala, can you get out of there? Now the question is, can I get Nala out of there? There. Dealt with. Come on, Nala. Oh, got some drone remains. Take all that. Come on, Nala. So are you following me? Are you trying to follow me? There we go. Let's go this way. Come on, Nala. Oh, we made it out. Oh, we made it out. Oh, thank goodness. Note to self, don't try to cross those little rifts on your mount. Oh, good. We're going the right way. Perfect. Alright. That's another raptor. There's a lot of raptors in this area. But I haven't seen any infant raptors. But we're almost out of here. Yeah, I'm just very, very pleased with that. With the performance of my assault rifle. I think it'll be very good for big game hunting. Meaning like bosses and stuff. Its damage isn't as high as, say, like the hunting rifle or something. But as far as, like, doing consistent fast damage, I think it's pretty good. Alright, there we go. Take the, that. Throw that out. Don't care about the meat right now. Do want the bones. There we go. Alright. Across the desert. Which way do I need to go here? I need to go that side of that rock. I was on the wrong side of the rock there. Alright, here we are. Oh, ran all out of stamina. So what you up to tonight? General efficiency besides just hanging out? Alright. You're working on your Gmod apartment for a community event I'm participating in? Nice. That's cool. Oh, hold on. I just got a question real quick. Let me go address that real quick. Give me just a second. Someone messaged me on Discord here. So let me grab this. That's not what I want. Why can I never remember how to do this? No, I'll just do it this way. There we go. There. Cool. All right. One of my friends was asking me about, they just realized I was streaming. They're like, "Oh, what's your handle on stream?" And I was just like telling them. But all right, let's get back over here to Eden. Go see what the next quest is going to be. I have to decide between the fishing tournament or to progress the storyline. Tough decisions, you know. Alright. Still kind of happy I've not seen another one of those sniper towers. I think that's one of those aggressive, like... That's like some sort of weird, like, sand shark thing that I just ran by. Alright, well. I missed. Come on. Can't believe I keep whipping these shots. Come on. Shoot. Go down, Raptor. Good lord. Nala, are you on fire? You're on fire. That's right. Stop, drop, and roll, Nala. Put that out. Alright, let's grab that. Throw that out. I don't need all of that right now. Just need your bones, Raptor. How you doing, Nala? There you go. There we go. Good, Nala. Alright. Cool. Yes, gotta harvest the bones. Real cryptid. Welcome to the stream. How you been doing? Come on. Gotta reload my guns. Bad drone. My free payment of... You didn't even have the decency to drop any bullets. Rude drone. Welcome, I'll be your co-host, white boy who gives Thalan bad advice. Yeah, so, you've been meh? I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, so, introductions here. Real Cryptid, General Efficiency is one of my community members, which I do have a Discord, by the way. You're welcome to join there, Real Cryptid. Should be in my descriptions and all that. Or I can always just direct invite you if you'd like. But General Efficiency is the one who gives me bad advice while playing Voices of the Void, and cryptic advice that may not be helpful. But he also plays on my Vintage Story server. Yeah, it's free. Just feel free to jump in whenever you want. I don't know if your Vintage Story advice is always bad advice there, General Efficiency. It's usually not too bad. Alright, where did this guy set up shop at? It says he's over this way. Alright. Is he up here? Yep, here he is. The hunter. Here, I got some more raptor vestiges for you there, bud. Oh yeah, I mean fair. Let me have the money. Give me my cash. And turn off that icon. I don't need him on my map anymore. There we go. And something about these NPC like things is you complete the quest and it doesn't like clear the mission. It says it's been completed, but it doesn't actually clear it. Alright. Requires contact 4 device. Yep. Got all that. And thanks for joining. Yeah, I'm watching stream on my phone while I play on PC. Sadly, I may have lost my world. Oof. Ouch. Try to hear that, dude. If we had a rusty shell on the VS server, I'd be waiting to shoot someone with a cannon. Good lord. Yeah, he's been playing Icarus. I was talking about earlier, I saw some friends playing Icarus. He's among the friend group that's currently playing Icarus together. I've been meaning to crash one of their games.
There is to be some sort of fishing contest. I'm told morale improves when people compete over aquatic life. Assist with preparations and ensure the rules are followed. And try to keep it civil.
I kind of want to do this one next. I mean, to be fair, my stream is technically open to friends right now. There's nothing stopping my friend group from crashing my Icarus game right this second, if I'm honest. Like, I mean, technically, like, my wife could jump in right now and join. Oh. Yeah, the storms can get pretty intense in the game, especially if your PC's not up to handling it sometimes. So, that's fair. Alright. Yeah, just send that back to the station. So, Real Cryptid, what map have you all been playing on? Because you've been playing with, Kinwa's and, I can never remember her name's, her gamer tag's name. But yeah, you've been playing with Kinwa's in the Mississippi group, right? Oh, I need to top off my foods. Just realized. Deep, deep, and deep. There we go. That's all topped off. Nice. Cool. Let's see here. Let's throw that in the satchel. Throw that in the satchel. Throw that in the satchel. How are we looking? Open my satchel. I haven't been playing with them recently. On my own doing Olympus because I don't have DLC. Fair enough. I've actually been working on an Olympus run recently myself. Alright, I'm just going to take Nala back to base here. Come on, Nala. we're going back to base.
Let me run the numbers.
And what we'll do is while we're back at base is I'll start the mission for the fishing thing and grab my fishing equipment. Although I can already tell my wife's getting that look that says you have to go to work in the morning. And messaging me about stuff. Oh. I got you. There we go. There you go. She was asking who Cryptid was. I was clarifying for her. I mean, work's sort of low priority in the sense of I don't want to go. It's high priority in the sense of I'd like to keep making, payments on my housing and food and stuff. Is that a baby raptor? No, I don't think that's a baby raptor. Come on, Nala. I need you to solo that raptor. No one invited you. Get out of here. There we go. Hey, Nala. Good job. Here, have a snack. Just become a full-time streamer. That always works out. If I could be a full-time streamer, I totally would. Unfortunately, well, I do technically make money from YouTube. It's such a small amount that it's like, it basically will buy me a meal once a month or so. You should join Vintage Story. You don't have Vintage Story? Well, why didn't you say so? I'm pretty sure the community can scrape together like $20. I'm pretty sure. There we go. I'll throw this iron into here just to save some space on inventory. There we go. Alright. How's everything? That's reloaded. That's reloaded. Okay, come on now. Let's get out of here. Yeah, just leave it to me. But yeah, like, yeah, Cryptid. My wife plays Vintage Story on the community server. Kinwas technically has access, but getting him to actually show up is a different matter. I love these drones. They're such good resource dumps. Let's see here. Who else do you know that's on there? I mean, technically, Rakanith has access, but he never gets on. And, so does, Nicholas. There we go. We'll go with Nicholas. I forgot you were currently unemployed. Oh, you're living in town these days, right? Oh, let me turn on my lantern. No, I haven't moved up there yet. Okay. Okay. Because I knew that was on, like, your list. I just didn't know if it had happened yet. That's what I get for being out of touch with, like, the LARP group. Living under my proverbial rock. There we go. There you go. Yeah, you should go and join the Discord. At least come and hang out. Kitsune. That's Nicholas's gamer tag, by the way. Kitsune. So. There's one risk job security, so we have moved. That's okay. You know what? To be fair, that's a fair consideration on the boyfriend's part. I get that. I see you joined the Discord. I just got the pop-up. I mean, that's part of the reason I'm still stuck at my job, is because, you know, needs to have job, so. So, Kitsune and Nicholas are not actually that person's real name. They're general efficiency, the ones I've been talking about. Nicholas was the guy's character name in the LARP that we all played together. It was the easiest way for me to explain that to Cryptid without using real names. Yep. Yep. Now a fishman. Yep. Now a fishman. Oh, we have two fish people. Central efficiency to help you understand what they're referencing. Kitsune's current character at the LARP that we all played together is Sahagin. Where general efficiency is our shrimp and fish supplier. So, there you go. Such an interesting overlap of things there. Alright, here we go. Oh, my animal repellent finally ran out. There we go. I have to go fix that. Yes, Fishman is literally Fishman. Spearfishing is interesting. I've never actually done spearfishing. I've always wanted to. Same with bow fishing, actually. I was actually showing my son, Blaze, their fishing bows the other day when we were at the store. You scared the crap out of me there, Nala. I thought you were a violent slinker that had been hunting me. Alright, Nala. You just kind of wander around over here, please. Let me have all the bones and leather and stuff. There you go. Behave yourself. Good, Nala. Alright. Time to go offload a bunch of stuff here. Like my empty biofuel can. There's my tailoring wrench. What is going... No, who's breaking my stuff? Dang it. Thanks, Torka. Good job, Beans and $5.99 shrimp special. That Sorka tried to break the watering bit dish. Alright, how much damage did it do? Not much, honestly. Oh wait, no. It slightly damaged this one set of bricks. And there was a skulk? Alright. They damaged my food trough. Good job, Beans. Proud of all of you. So I used to spearfish off the west coast of home. Had a sling one, so I actually had to aim and get them myself. That's actually kind of cool, though, to be honest. Alright, let's see here. Get the skulk here, too. I didn't even know the skulk had a message. You know what? You're actually worth a decent amount of bones. There you go. Okay, Nala, you're still doing good. Cool. By the way, you can thank General Efficiency for that $5.99 shrimp special name on my Tusker. There you go. Alright. You all behave yourselves. Keep protecting the yard. Got some big stuff too. I'd swim with the sharks and everything. A lot of people think sharks are a lot more aggressive than they actually are. Most sharks actually don't really care about you and will ignore you. Put those away. Put the raptor things away. It's worth that. Alright, let's see here. Put away the good hunting rifle and the shotgun that I don't need. Get my actual skinning knife back out. Spear to remora. Remoras are kind of interesting critters. Yeah, my dad used to be a scuba diver, and he would tell me about it. About some of the stuff he'd swum with and encountered over the years. Alright, let's do that. That. And that. There we go. Lots of bones today. Alright. What else do I have that I need to process? Right. No, not that. This one. Open that. So let's get all that out of there. And the coffee and the soybeans. Come here, thing. Process those soybeans for me, please. And then the coffee. Alright. Electronics. Steel. Wire. All that. There we go. Beautiful. Right. Let me see here. 9mm. So what I like to do is I like to take the ammunition I get off the drones and convert it into obsidian rounds. Because I get extra ammunition that way. I convert 4 rounds into 5 rounds. So I get a 25% net gain on ammunition that way. It's not that the damage is any better or anything. It's just more efficient. On, like, number of bullets. There we go. Alright. Nice. Yes. To quote generally efficient, it's generally efficient. Alright, just gonna throw this extra food in there. Sort all that. Top off my other foods. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Top that off. There we go. Take that, actually. Come on, out of there. And throw these into my ice box. One of my next major upgrades is going to be an actual, like, freezer. There we go. Nothing in there. Okay. Oh, it ran out of fuel. You finally ran out of fuel. Do I have any fuel stored around here for you, buddy? Yes. There we go. There we go. Top off my water bottle. Should go off, so top off my oxygen tank. I'm single-handed keeping the VS Humble Bundle store well paid. I mean, sure. It's fair. And I appreciate you supporting the community members there, General Efficiency. That's very kind of you. Sort all that. Oh, you know what? More people need it in this world, honestly. If more people were just kind to each other, the world would be a better place. Alright. We got done getting this thing topped off. There it goes. Nice. Cool. Alright. Let's see here. Where's my fishing equipment? Right, I gotta remember where I left my fishing equipment. Because the next mission is fishing. I think I left it here in the... Yeah, let's see here. There's my refined wood fishing pole and my tackle box. What was that sound? Bees? Bees, you made a weird sound. And I didn't like it. Alright. There we go. Alright, so let me go find my fishing bench. I have a fishing bench around here somewhere. Fishing bench? Where did I put the fishing bench? I know I've got one. I had to have made one. I bet I shoved it in the table somewhere, didn't I? It's not there. Machining bench. Foundry. Blacksmith shop. Nope. Alright, I've hidden the fishing bench for myself somewhere. Some glass bottles, in case I want to make some wine. Not there. It's been one of the parts of knowing me. I used to buy tons of gifts and donate to each charity at checkouts. Can't do that with money that isn't mine. That's completely fair. I understand. I totally get that. That's a crafting bench. That's not what I'm looking for. Alright. Where did I hide my fishing bench at? Nope. Nope. No, I haven't checked the fishing bench for the fishing bench, but that's a good idea. I'll have to do that. Let's put it in here. I mean, I could always just make another fishing bench, I suppose. Wait. That would have been dumb. Did I put it out here? No. Alright, where the heck did I put said fishing bench? Good lord. Can't trust myself with my own stuff. I need like a little thing to find my own fishing bench. Do I have one in here? Alright, let's just check. Fishing. So there's the basic fishing bench. Is there a more advanced fishing bench? I have no idea. I don't think there is. Let's see here. Advanced textiles. Wood composter. Nope. Biofuel reactor. Masonry bench. Another biofuel reactor. Electronic textiles bench. There's the repair bench. Actually, can I repair anything? Nope. My armor? I could repair my armor. There you go. Okay. I didn't put it in the foundry. Machining, nope. Kind of wondering if I shoved it in a pouch somewhere or something. I wonder if it got destroyed. I feel like it might have gotten destroyed. Alright, so I need some wood, some rope, some ingots, and some nails. Well, I can do all that. Let's see here. No, yeah, sure. Make me like 20 rope. There we go. Craft. Alright. Ingots. Oh. You've run out of space, my dear furnace. And there's one of the ingots I need right there, so I'll take that. There you go. Alright. Here's the ingots. There's that. No, I don't need those. I think it's just wood, right? Yeah, I just need some wood. Okay. Stack wood. There we go. Done. And my rope, if you please. Alright, fishing. Fishing bench. When you don't have what you're looking for, just make another one. I'm sure someone's going to tell me that that's not efficient, but, you know, it's whatever. Alright, fishing bench. There we go. That's bait. I don't need bait. This is what I need. Over here. Okay, so I have the refined wood fishing pole, which is a nice one. I need some lures. So I need freshwater fish. Blue reed lure, uncommon fish, plus 10% weight. Length of fish, quality, uncommon. Nope. I need like big fish. Quality fish. Nope. Length of fish. I don't have any scorpion tails. Black wolf lure. Plus 35% weight of fish. That would be good. But that's expensive with platinum weave. Don't know how I feel about that. White jelly. Quality, rare fish, length of fish. I could make that one. Still expensive, but I could make that one. Alright. Let's see here. Platinum weave. I'll just make some more platinum weave. Let me get some platinum sheath. Yeah, just make me like 12 of those. There we go. Alright, let's see here. Which one wore off? Was this one? That one wore off. There we go. That. And platinum weave, platinum weave. There it is. I like the fact that we can make the platinum weave out of the spider silk and the platinum now. There's that. I have nails. Yeah, I have some nails. Split that stack. Give me those. Give me the nails. Game. Nails. Thank you. There we go. Alright. What do I need to repair this? Yeah, I need to repair this at the fishing bench. Okay. I don't need the taxidermy knife, so I'll just go drop that off. We don't need that right now. It's cool. Don't need to carry it around. Get done with that. There we go. We got that. Alright, so what else was the other thing I needed for this? So there's that. Where's my platinum weave? There's my platinum weave. So I could make this. I could make the bark lure, which is okay, but not great. I could make the fiber lure, which is actually not too bad, honestly. It gives us an increased chance in common fish, but gives us plus 10% to quality. But I really kind of want this one. Where is it? The white jelly one. To catch rare fish, quality, and length. Why does this one give us a chance? Okay. The poison sacs give us a chance to catch a bigger fish. So I need fat and copper nails. Okay. This is such a strange, like, mix of fishing baits. Alright. Make me, like, some copper nails. Here, machine. There you go. Alright. Am confused, but not going to ask too many questions about this. About the things we're making fishing lures out of. Alright, So there's that. Let me go find my poison glands wherever I stuffed those away. There's some of them. Guess we'll grab some animal fat. I don't remember leaving the front door open. What have I told you about opening the front door, animals? I totally left the front door open, but I'm blaming the animals. You can make fishing lures out of MREs and other things. Okay, I mean, alright, valid. I can't argue with that logic. Where's my animal fat? Did I use up all my animal fat? I'll be very sad about that. And my poison glands. What happened to my poison glands? I had more of them. Where'd they go? Did I use them? I recall having more poison sacks. Wait. Did I make any medicine that requires poison sacks? I'm feeling like that's a hard maybe right now. Take the animal fat, because that I have. I can take that animal fat too, that'll give me a little bit more. I could have sworn I had more poison sacks than this. Oh, see, that doesn't use poison sacks. So what the heck did I do with my poison sacks? Because I had like a whole bunch of them at one point. I mean, with my luck, I'm just blind and y'all are going to be laughing at me about, like, you just walked past like 12 of them. I'll throw that in there too. So let's see here. White jelly ones. Wait. And I need 4 poison sacks for those? Okay. Let's just make like 4 of those. Because the good news is you get like multiple uses out of these things. So it's not like I'm getting 1 fish per thing, you know. Alright, let's see here. I could have sworn I had more poison glands stuffed around here somewhere. Well, I must have gotten rid of them. It's not like they're hard to get, though. I can go get more. Alright. Well, that's fine. Let's see here. We'll just have to make some other fishing lure to take with us for this next mission. So we got the white jelly ones. Let's see here. That's quality. I don't want quality. I need weight. That's length. That's quality. What's going to give me the... So that would give me the best weight. I don't have any black wolf teeth. If anything else is going to increase weight. Oh, I can use spoiled meat. Spoiled meat would give me length and weight. There we go. Let's go do that. I got spoiled meat. That I got. Oh, there's one. And there's 100. There we go. Alright, throw those in there. Cool. Yeah, here we go. Give me like a couple of those. Not 10. Well, like 5. Or 4. 4 will be fine. Refined wooden lure. That's saltwater fish, though. Cooked meat and fiber are some of the best. That's fair. Where's the cooked meat one? I don't see the cooked meat one. There's a cured leather one. Made a visual mistake. Oh, for biofuel. Yeah. It's really good for biofuel. Yes, absolutely. But with the addition of the what is it here? with the addition of the guano you can get from certain enemies in this game. It's 2 guano and 1 tree sap to do a biofuel run, and you get this by like the hundreds. And if you're on the new map like me and living up here in the tundra, yeah, the poop one's really good. If you're living in the tundra like this, where you've got the Arctic vespers, like you just go around and hit their nests, which can be annoying, but you know, it's because I don't like those things. They annoy me greatly. But it's basically like free fuel, free fertilizer, because not only can you use it for fuel, you can also throw it in here for fertilizer, which I do, and it's 1-to-1 for fertilizer. You know, you still have to have the dirt, but that doesn't change whatever fertilizer recipe you're using. You know, which is how I make my gunpowder. Alright. I think we're good on pretty much everything I care about. Got my lures, got my fishing rod. I should honestly probably repair said fishing rod. You know what I'm going to do? Let's go grab a little bit of refined wood just so I can repair the fishing rod. Because I guarantee there's going to be like a fishing bench there. Or at least I would think there would be a fishing bench there. Let's see here. Let me have a little bit of refined wood, please. Make like 25. There we go. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I need rope again. That gives. Let me have that rope. Give me the rope. Thank you. Just because, well, I know there should definitely be a fishing bench at this, mission. I will not guarantee there will be a fishing bench at the mission. If that makes sense. There you go. Go ahead and grab my extra backup fishing bench. Alright. There we go. Finished. Nice. Alright, now we're going to go sleep through the night real quick. There we go. Operations. And then Angler will be the next one we're going to start. But I'm probably not going to get to do it tonight because it is almost 11 p.m. where I'm at. And again, I have to get up at like 5 because my child doesn't know how not to get up at 5. Kind of annoying. It makes weekends really rough.
There is to be some sort of fishing contest. I'm told morale improves when people compete over aquatic life.
Alright.
Assist with preparations and ensure the rules are followed. And try to keep it civil.
Yeah, by the way, so doing this fishing contest, not only do you get $100 for doing the mission, they also give you 35 uranium fuel rods.
Head to the marked location and get things organized. Let us see who can actually catch something out there.
You wish you could properly wake up at 5 a.m.? Oh, would you like to hear how I wake up at 5 a.m.? So step 1 is the alarm goes off. And then my wife hits me about, like, hey, the alarm's going off. Not literally hits me. She, like, pushes at me. He's like, hey, the alarm's going off. And I kind of roll out of bed, turn off the alarm and stuff, wander into the bathroom, and stare off into space for, like, 30 minutes to remember that I'm supposed to human and do things. And then about 5:30, I come stumbling back out of the bathroom/bedroom area into the living room area, where the child's usually awake and causing some sort of mayhem. And that's how I wake up at 5 a.m. So, if that's what is considered properly waking up, then there you go. And that is not where I thought that was. That's way over there. Okay. I haven't been over that part of the map yet. But before we run off to go and do fishing, we're going to call it there because, again, I do have to get up in the morning and go and do things in person and stuff. So, thank you all for hanging out and joining me. I hope you all had a wonderful time. I enjoyed having you all here, and I'll catch you all in the next one. So, you all have a great one.